Today's Clear Impact Biohack is going to get you on the path to cutting those sugar cravings.
I'm Carl.
And I'm Adam. We're Clear Impact Biohacking for Beginners. We help you calm your mind,
Increase your cognitive and physical energy.
and live with more vitality.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe now for more impactful, easy to implement biohacks. Adam, I watched a movie recently that said that 80% of the food supply in North America has added sugar in it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of studies are showing that sugar is as addictive or more addictive than cocaine.
Oh, great. So 80% of our food has an addictive substance in it that hopefully it's good for us?
Yeah, well, not really.
well, that sucks. I mean, it gives us energy, right? Yeah. Sugar gives us short-term energy. Unfortunately, what we don't use stores as fat, which sucks.
Yeah.
But what does it do for us in a negative sense?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's it. As soon as we get that sugar in, we get that big spike in insulin, we get the crash, and then it just kicks this craving cycle in. Right. So, we got this epidemic now of obesity and diabetes and cancers and so much. And so much of it is the fact that we, 80% of our food is really filled with sugar.
Right, simple carbohydrates aren't necessarily good for you. Okay, great. But why does our body crave them if they're not good for us?
Yeah. Well, it's a basic human survival instinct. The brain is looking for quick sources of energy. And so without us even knowing it and without us really being part of the equation, the brain just triggers us with dopamine to go after the simple carbohydrates. So if you're driving by a sign and you see a sign that's got a muffin or a bagel or something sugary, the brain's going to hit you to go get it. You don't even know it's happening. So then you go and consume it.
I know it's happening.
Yeah.
I get that feeling for fast food for sure.
Yeah.
Late at night you're driving home, and I eat pretty good now, but I drive by A&W, I go, ooh, I could dig a teen burger right now. Right?
Well, and the brain wants you to survive. So it's going to keep giving you hits to go after what you normally feed your body.
Right.
So this is an interesting one.
Are you saying I normally feed my body A&W teen burgers?
Hey, maybe.
Don't tell them that.
But it's important for us to know that. We crave the dominant nutrients we feed ourselves.
So how do we get out of this cycle? I mean, we're in an addictive cycle of crave and crash, and then do it over and over again, and it's not good for us.
Yeah.
What do we do to get out?
Yeah. So really, we need to understand that this is all about blood sugar and being able to stabilize the blood sugar more consistently. I was pre-diabetic back when I was 25, 26. And didn't realize that so much of it had to do with the fact that I lived with a cola in one hand and a chocolate bar in the other hand.
Right.
And a lot of my ADHD was based off of that. So it's not about elimination, though. That's the key. I went through so many phases of dieting, and every one of those left me feeling frustrated and guilty. It's a matter of understanding, we can stabilize our blood sugar more consistently by adding something in of value. That's key. Adding something in, not elimination. As soon as you eliminate, you go through a process up here. That's not fun.
So why does adding other foods in help stabilize our blood sugar?
Yeah, awesome. And this is based off of the key macronutrients that we survive off of. We need these on a daily basis. Obviously, we have the carbohydrates, simple and complex, but the majority of what we eat are simple. We also have fat and we have protein, and each of those digests differently inside the body.
Okay.
Right? They converted the sugar differently. So we know simple carbs are the quickest converting ones, which is why it's a survival thing. The brain wants us to get quick energy all the time. But if we can start adding in some of these other ones, you'll notice how your cravings shift relatively quick.
Because we're converting them slowly, and so our blood sugar is stabilized because it doesn't crash because we've used up all the glucose, right?
Yeah. Now this is key though, is being able to stabilize throughout the day. Now, if you're adding something in that has some extra caloric value in the morning, that's great, but then what happens at lunch? What happens at dinner? So it's really key to be adding things in that have some really great value in the fat side of things, especially healthy fats for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's when you're really going to notice the decrease in cravings.
So we know that nutrition is a really broad subject. I mean, there's a ton of things we can do within nutrition to make us healthy, to help our health and wellness.
Yeah.
And we'll get into lots more of that in subsequent videos for sure. But today our goal is to help you stabilize that blood sugar with a really powerful tool to get you on the track to sort of managing our intake, right?
Yeah, and it's really about cravings. That's the goal here. Is the result we want you to really connect to is reduced sugar cravings, especially.
Right.
That's what this is all about.
So our hack, very simply, is going to be add good fats into your day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, that's really the key. Again, we want to stabilize throughout the day, not just the one meal.
Right. What are good fats? List them off for me.
Think about all the different nuts and seeds that you can consume. For me, one of the biggest ones that I used to and still do quite often is hemp seeds.
Right.
If you're into fish at all, lots of great salmon is a great choice. Different oils, like a nice olive oil, a clean olive oil is a great thing. Avocado oil, avocados, coconut's such a big thing
Coconut
right
oil,
now.
right.
Different nut butters.
Right. So lots of different foods,
Yeah.
but keep it simple for people.
Yeah.
That was hard to say, actually. Keep it
simple.
simple for people.
Yeah.
What's the hack from your perspective?
Yeah, the one that worked best for me was definitely adding in hemp seeds, also known as hemp hearts. That by far, it's just so easy. Just throwing a tablespoon at my breakfast, tablespoon at my lunch, tablespoon at my dinner, 3 times a day. Within about 3-4 days of doing that, I really noticed a shift in my cravings. Again, that's what we want you to notice, is a shift in your cravings.
Great.
Because it's a complete protein source, hemp, and it's got a great ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids. So as soon as you add those in, let's say you wake up in the morning, you have your breakfast cereal. Sorry, but that's mostly the simple carbs that you're
Right.
consuming.
It doesn't even matter if it's Total or one of these
Whatever
really
it is.
healthy granolas.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of carbohydrate.
Yeah, a lot of carbohydrate, especially simple, if it's based off of a processed grain. So you're going to get that spike and the crash, and by 10 and 11 o'clock, you're going to be grumpy, you're going to be irritable.
Give me a donut.
Yeah, you're going to be looking for more because your brain is surviving. It wants more food to survive.
Right.
Now all of a sudden you wake up in the morning, you add a tablespoon of hemp seeds on there. You're getting a complete protein source and good healthy fat in there as well.
Okay.
And you notice the difference.
So the challenge this week then, what we want you to do is for the next week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, add hemp hearts to your meal.
3 times a day.
If you don't want hemp hearts, use coconut oil, use salmon, but get those good fats, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, you know, again, you want it to be easy. So find some, if it's not hemp, yeah, like you say, find something different. It might not be so good to put salmon on your breakfast cereal, but if it's almonds, if it's something else, just think about the nuts and the seeds as great ideas to be adding in to help stabilize sugar.
Salmon flavored cornflakes. After you've done the practice for a week, share with us in the comment section below what you experienced.
Yeah, and we love learning from you, the community. So if you have a great way that you help stabilize your blood sugar and get rid of those food cravings, let us know.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our channel for more impactful, easy to implement biohacks.
And if you know somebody who could really benefit from this practice, share it with them.
We're Clear Impact. We help you calm your mind
Increase your cognitive and physical energy.
and live life with more vitality. Wow, might be a bit much.
One more time.
Yeah.